doing a 2024 presidential run or election of President Joe Biden, and assuming Desantis runs in 2024 and beats Donald Trump, or if Trump doesn't decide to run and he wins the Republican nominee, this is pretty much the election. So we're gonna fill out the safe states here, such as like the Northeast for Joe Biden, and Hawaii, we already filled that in, and Illinois. For now, we'll put these in the safe column. Oh, I forgot the West Coast here. And the safe states that are going to go Republican. Oh, I filled this one in. We'll put that as toss up for now. So pretty much the deep south. So this is pretty much it. Yeah, I'm a bit sick right now, cold, not COVID. I think Florida will go likely. This is like my first state here. It's mainly because Florida, it's his home state, and candidates usually do better in their home states. Donald Trump did better in his home state. Obama did better in his home state. Even George W. Bush, Bill Clinton. These former candidates, they do much better usually in their home states. And plus, his approval rating is pretty good. Georgia, I think Georgia will go back, probably like a 5-point margin, because again, he's from a neighboring state, and that also applies to candidates do better in their neighborhood. But Georgia, I think will go likely like a 5-point win. DeSantis, unlike Donald Trump, DeSantis is more, how do you say, he's not as populist as Donald Trump, but he attracts more of the suburban vote, and this will be crucial. Texas, I think it'll go. Well, this is a good one. I think it'll go likely, like an 8-point margin, and it's mainly because DeSantis. How do you say? He's from the South too, but we need to see if DeSantis shifts the Dallas, the San Antonio, and Austin vote, Houston vote, more Republican. Will DeSantis have the same Hispanic appeal as in the Southwest as Donald Trump did? We don't know. We do know that in Florida, he'll have, the Cuban American vote with him. So we'll see. But I think Texas for now will put like an 8-point win. New Mexico, I think will go lean. Probably closer too, because again, he has more of that broad appeal, but we don't know if he has the Hispanic appeal. But people from New Mexico, they're not too happy because Joe Biden, his oil stances and stuff like that, has been very devastating for the economy around this area. DeSantis, I think he'll carry these two states safe. Ohio, I don't know, probably like a 10-point win. Because, the Rust Belt is pretty, swing area. But the thing is, does DeSantis appeal to the, blue collar jobs as Donald Trump did? Donald Trump and his populist message really made this area, toss up. And, but we'll see. For Wisconsin, I think we'll go lean, like a 2-point win. It all depends on how much appeal DeSantis has. And I think Pennsylvania will go tilt because, it all depends, how Joe Biden's approval rating is doing in 2024. If it keeps going worse and worse and worse, well, then these states could go, much more, for DeSantis. Michigan, I think will go tilt. Actually, Pennsylvania will go lean because, Joe Biden's approval rating among these states is not that high right now. And plus, since Trump barely, lost these states in 2020, these could really go Republican no matter, what happens. As long as Joe Biden's approval rating is like, 40, 60, 45, 55. But Arizona and Nevada, I think these two states will be, more, how do you say, Republican than if Donald Trump would ran. I don't know about Nevada, but definitely Arizona, because Arizona has more appeal for DeSantis, college educated. DeSantis appeals a little more to him compared to Donald Trump, but I think like a 5 point. It's not gonna be like an 8 point, 2008 2012 level. No, but I think it'll be a little more Republican. Nevada, Nevada actually that's a good one. I think I'm gonna put that tilt because again, it all depends on the Hispanic vote in Nevada. If the Hispanic vote in Nevada, if Trump carries, I mean, if DeSantis has the Trump, amount of Hispanic vote, then it will, increase it. And the college educated, if they'll carry DeSantis Nevada, but it all depends. It all depends on Nevada. It'll be close. Colorado, I think will still go for Joe Biden, a lean margin, like around 2016 margin, because again, DeSantis is more of a moderate, suburban, you know. But I mean, yeah, he's a hardcore Republican, but I don't think he's as populist as Donald Trump. But it could all change. North Carolina, I think North Carolina will go like a barely 5 point margin. I don't see it going much more than that or less. Probably like a 4 point, but I think at the end of the day, like a 5 point margin. Because again, Biden's approval rating has been going down. Virginia, I think more of a lean. That's a good one. I think lean, and so is Minnesota. Minnesota, these two states lean, and that's because Minnesota. We don't know if DeSantis has the blue collar worker appeal to those states compared to Donald Trump. Um, Nebraska's, I think I will go lean for this case because again he has more of the urban appeal. And New Hampshire, I think a tilt, and Maine. I think a Maine will be like a lean, almost likely. And first we'll go safe. Second, I think we'll go likely. But again, we don't know how much appeal because Donald Trump flipped second congressional district to Maine and made it pretty much a pretty solid Republican area. But we don't know if it will stay under DeSantis or any other Republican candidate. But I think this is the map so far. Um, 317 for DeSantis, 221 for Joe Biden. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day that you're having, and I'll see you guys later. And I'll see when I can upload again, and hopefully I get better from this cold. Alrighty, guys, thank you.